Tekashi 6ix9ine is about to find out just how much the government values his snitching because he will be sentenced next week.
He was facing more than 47 years in prison for all sorts of things, but he sang like a canary. And now the question, how much of a break is he going to get? And what the prosecution is going to ask and what the judge is ultimately going to do.
Well,
Tekashi is being very contrite about it right now.
Yes, and by the way, don't refer to him as Tekashi. Not Tekashi or Tekashi 6ix9ine.
He has changed that.
He is Daniel Hernandez. We got a hold of the letter.
By the way.
Yes, he got a hold of the letter that he has written to the judge ahead of his sentencing, basically throwing himself on the mercy of the court and saying, please, please, reduce my sentence.
This is what we see from people who are facing serious jail time for crimes they've committed, who have now assisted with the state's prosecution. They're going to offer up themselves at the mercy of the court and express regret for everything they've done.
He said he's remorseful.
Yeah, he said he's remorseful. Said he's becoming overwhelmed with emotions as his sentencing approaches. He's extremely grateful for this opportunity to express his remorse.
So, Jason, I have a question for you.
He said all the right things that you would expect to say.
The more interesting thing to me is what Charles said, which is he's now not going to go by Tekashi. He's going by Daniel Hernandez. So one of the monikers there are two monikers of that. One is tattoos, and he can't really do anything about that. He can do something about his hair. So if you were his lawyer, would you advise him to rinse that out or to put black in, get black dye or something
before he goes to court?
Before he goes to court.
I wouldn't stop there. I'd go with pancake makeup to cover up those tattoos to the extent possible. Wear a turtleneck to cover up the neck. I mean, I don't know who the judge is in this case, but assuming they're an older person who might not be as comfortable with sort of modern culture and the modern ways, I think you want to make yourself as pleasant as possible.
Shouldn't it just be on? Look, the government asked him to do something. Did he do it? And how much do you value it? It doesn't matter what he looks like,
It matters.
Right?
Yes, it does matter.
It shouldn't.
Well,
is what I'm asking you to agree with me that it should not matter.
Well, these are human beings. I mean, they judges are human too.
The judges are human beings, and
prejudiced human beings.
Everybody's prejudiced.
I know.
And every piece of evidence is prejudicial.
Give me the quote about someone who's not prejudicial. Go ahead.
An amorphous dummy unspotted by human emotion is an unbecoming receptacle for judicial power.
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm Amadi from Jersey. I feel as though 6ix9ine, he does deserve, a second chance as far as seeing, the day of light again. He didn't know he was gonna get wrapped up in this much mess, I feel. So I do believe he deserves a second chance. Everybody does. As far as removing his tattoos, we're always gonna recognize who he is. Whether he has the rainbow hair or tattoos, we're always gonna know that face. So
yeah, that may be a problem once he gets out because
yes, exactly.